afternoon to all you lovely folks tuning in on this lovely Saturday. My name is Ashley, and I'm here today with Holler, that's right. So we will be bringing you the games today from the Female Esports League, and we're on to the second game for today between Pacific Pink and Astraea. These are two Filipino teams, and they are no strangers to each other. Played each other before, and yeah. So we're in the draft already here, and
yeah, I mean it's like Pacific Pink is just kind of going as
filthy
as possible. Magnus, Ember, and PA.
And PA.
Like wow.
Ugh. Defeated, like I feel like slightly disgusted already.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, but Gyro there tied Rubik Keeper of the Lights. I mean, Keeper of the Light I think is a great support. I think it's really underrated.
I think
it's
he's
super
really
annoying.
good right now. Like
Yeah.
I think Keeper of the Light, that old man, honestly.
Oh yeah,
It's
like
annoying.
Gandalf. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just that light. I don't know what it is. Even I look at it. I just can't. Like I'm not even playing it. I'm like, oh, so focused on it. So it definitely happens. That and like the barrage with the Gyro. Like I see the combination and the potential from Tide. Obviously
For
the
sure,
Ravage.
for sure.
But the thing is that how are you going to deal with this Ember PA that's been empowered?
That's how you do it.
With a Meepo.
With a Meepo.
All right.
You want to make sure they don't scale out of control, because I scale out of control even faster than you do.
So it's gonna come down to the laning.
Yeah.
It's gonna how can they prevent the Meepo from getting out of control? Because obviously it does really well against the PA. The Ember less so. I mean, there's you know what I mean. It's not like a wash. Ember has ways to kind of deal with the
But
the
if it's
Meepo.
going to be an Ember mid here, I think the Ember will definitely suffer here for sure.
Yeah. So that's where it's gonna be like, okay, so what do you do here? Do you go like complete audible and be like, oh, Earthshaker mid? Do we pull out like a Sumail, like something out of his playbook,
Oh, shit, I
or
was gonna call Wyvern, and I realized the band there was the Wyvern, because I was like, yeah, because they definitely have room for a last Wyvern, yeah. So.
Oh yeah. With the 5, yeah, definitely that could have worked.
Yep.
But to be honest, you can kind of like I still like an Earthshaker mid, like some way to deal with this Meepo.
Mid Earthshaker.
I think it works.
Yeah, I could see it working out. It's just and it's just they.
By the way, we're on a 6-minute delay, so they actually don't hear me. But we are so in the zone.
Yeah.
Like, oof.
All right.
Sinister
All right,
gaze.
so
Boom.
lunch on me, I suppose, right now for
Yeah.
the Oracle predict. All right, that was insane. That was
I
insane.
told you.
Dude. Yeah.
I told you. No, it's a great pick because
it's
of the fact
a great pick. Yeah,
it deals with it in almost all stages of the game. Right, and so now the Meepo player, obviously Faith is very good at the Meepo, and I'm sure she's dealt with this counter pick before. So it's going to be like, how much can they control? How can she do the laning, and then how can she get into her own jungle and make sure she gets that accelerated farm?
Right. So
who do you like? Who do you like in this game?
this is a hype draft, man. This is the fastest draft I've ever been through.
I love
actually,
it.
By the way.
I love it.
The back and forth is so quick.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna go with I actually like both drafts so much. Actually, I find it really hard to pick one.
Okay, then if we're not gonna pick based on, we should do it based on cosmetics. Like, look at this Tide. This is a peasant Tide, right? He has 0 cosmetics.
No,
you have the
he's
gills.
alright. He's got the gills, you know. Yeah,
That's
he's
it.
got the gills, but that's about it. He's got a loincloth as well, you know. But
Okay, I think the original had a line.
does he originally have a loincloth?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like,
Alright,
I'm sorry,
yes,
I didn't
okay.
really.
So
To
he
be
has
honest,
that much dignity, I see.
yeah. So I'm not the type where I notice their shoes and loincloth. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not my style, right? Like, that's not what I do. I'm gonna look at the head and, like, you know what I mean, like the facial areas, and then I like to know what's in their mind, their intelligence level, right? No,
Right.
intelligence as an actual stat,
Right,
not
right.
in terms of
I was like,
like,
wait
I don't
a
know,
minute, you.
judging. Okay, let's not put. I respect everyone. Okay. But I see you go straight to the loincloth.
Okay. Well, let's just be, a little more objective about things and not just cosmetics.
Like, and objectifying.
No, objective and objectifying are very different things
Okay,
here.
all right,
Okay,
all right,
so
nice. Okay.
Meepo really needs to spiral out of control here. I think
Who do you like? Who do you like?
Who do I like? I think okay, so I think Pacific Pink has an easier draft to execute. They just kind of have to ride out that rough stage where Meepo is dominating for a bit. If they are able to ride that out with the Earthshaker, then I think Pacific Pink has got this in the bag.
Okay. I see it. This game is 100% on the Meepo. Good game, Meepo.
100% on the Meepo.
Game over.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. That's
If
right.
not,
But if the Meepo doesn't have a good start or isn't able to snowball out of control, then Meepos play very, very badly from behind. So yeah, then that will be a good game for Astraea.
Yeah, but Pacific Pink, like if we're looking all of the heroes, like the win rates are just high on all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the Magnus is just like you cannot lose a lane if you know semi-decently how to play this hero.
Yeah, you don't even have to know like in depth, you know,
Yeah,
like Magnus
yeah.
wins the lane by existing.
Super powerful. I mean, Mirana's been nerfed, but she's still very strong. I mean, Earthshaker just...
She saw an increase in the win rate.
Yeah, yeah, which is crazy.
The
so they figured out, yeah. I don't know how that works, to be honest.
I don't
I think it's just like her kid is just so good, right? Like
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter, but okay, some Yahoos coming in, some GGs, some fake GGs calling. But still it's like I don't know. The gyro thing is like an early to mid one, which is great and it's going to create a lot of space, but the Meepo, this is the one where everything just rests on her laurels, so to speak. How can she deal with this lineup?
How can she deal with the pressure?
Like there's a lot of AoE on the Pacific Pink lineup. It was very well balanced going in, so
This is going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to this match a lot. Then the draft was insane, back and forth, lots of, you know, very decisive kinds of picks. It's like both teams had a game plan going into this particular game, and yeah, like I said, they are no strangers to each other. They've probably studied each other's plays very well. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a musical in itself, you know, when she spams poof.
30 seconds to go.
Very, very, okay, so the Meepo one, okay. Like, Faith, we've seen her, like, she definitely plays, she knows this hero. Like,
she
have
knows
you
this
ever
hero.
played Meepo yourself? Have you tried?
Yes, I've tried.
Have you been yelled at? Have you been reported in that game?
No, I just laughed. I just couldn't take it because
Oh, really?
It was so hard. I can't tap fast enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry, somebody's mom is watching? Faith?
Oh,
Faith, shout out to Faith's mom.
Shout out to Faith's mom.
Yeah, wow, that's the ultimate support. I wish I had parents like that.
But you
Cared
have
about my
Asian parents,
life.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have Asian parents.
All they want to do is complain. A little bit back and forth. What is it?
2 for 2 here?
2 for 2? No, 3?
Pacific Pink. No, 2 for 2
No.
here.
No.
Is
hang
it
on.
3? Yeah, it's
No.
3. Right, it's 3 for 1.
3 for 1.
The
There
only
we go.
one Tidehunter got 1 here.
Oh my gosh, why don't they put the
Yeah.
names in their
I don't know.
titles? It's so confusing.
Yes, it's just me, but you know, I would like them to use their names. Right? Sometimes there's certain things we don't have control over all, so we've just got to suck it
No.
up and deal with it.
Cannot. We just gotta complain about it until something gets fixed, right?
Right. That's a
That's-
Singaporean in you. There
Oh,
you
but the
go.
arrow?
The arrow is going to
Whoa.
not. It's going to, well, give her a last hit. That's what we're going to call it, right?
Yes. The Earthshaker offlane. What do you think about this one?
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Actually, we don't need to think too much about it because that was kind of first blood and that was on the Tidehunter.
I love it.
I
Position
didn't
5,
imagine that a
Magnus.
I didn't think that this lane would be the kill lane, you know?
Yeah.
This did not look like a kill lane here, right? Did it?
Okay, so just
skewer,
skewer.
but-
Okay.
Skewer into the tower, I suppose?
Yeah. We're gonna have to
Okay.
CSI the body. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to see what's going on.
Yeah, I kind of thought like this lane would be the lane, you know?
Yeah, I thought so too.
Interesting.
Well, a little bit different. Just like the supports are, I mean, Gandalf is a little low, right?
Gandalf's fine.
No, if he gets shot up, you know. Oh,
Right. Oh, forcing KJ to run away.
Oh, nice. The
On
mana drain.
Piranha. Okay, the mana
gotta know where to
drain
go.
is doing a lot of damage.
Gotta get really
here,
low,
but,
though.
you know,
Oh, but the Fisher!
Man, it's so low here, but looks like KJ instead will go down.
Little grease.
Oh, Gandalf with that absolute insane bait. Okay, so now that there's a level 2 on that Magnus, he's got Empower up and running. It's going to be a very, very strong PA, lots of damage and all that. And again, wait, Gandalf goes down in the end. I think Mirana comes back to take her revenge.
Yeah, probably with the arrow.
With
maybe.
the arrow, yeah, probably.
Shot.
There's the arrow off cooldown here, yep.
Okay, decent warding with the runes and everything, just kind of scouting things out.
Ooh, Anya dropping pretty low, does have a stick, is going to stick back up. There's a lot of creeps going on here, including the clappers who clap when there are more than 3 creeps around.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Come on.
Get in there.
Get in there, PA, you
He's
can
got
do
the power,
it. But you
trying
know,
to Fade Bolt.
Bolt is doing a lot of, making it kind of problematic here. Fade Bolt, wait, you've got 2 attack reducing kinds of spells. Anchor Smash as well as Fade Bolt. Oh my goodness,
Do
PA
anything.
is gonna be kind of sad, huh?
All right, so
Oh, she
you
does-
have the new creep skins, and then you have like the jungle creeps. Like I don't know which is a jungle creep and which is like an actual creep. You know what I mean?
They're all jungle creeps. They all look like savages.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on right now.
Oh no! And in mid lane, actually getting a kill on that Meepo here with the help of KJ on that Mirana. All right, if I miss one more kill, I think they're gonna fire me. So
press F for.
Stop missing kills! I missed all 3 kills actually. No, actually I caught one.
You caught one. Yeah, 25%. That's all it needs, right?
That's alright. I suppose. Okay. This,
the mana
drain is so annoying, honestly. Oh, the arrow nails him in the face right now. I think this is a very dead Kotal going down. That's another kill I didn't miss. Good job, Ashley. They're not gonna fire me right now.
So Pacific Pink, I mean, KJ is actually making our presence known in all the different lanes. The top and the mid is which is all you really need. But I mean, you're basically winning the game if you can get good laning. Because that Meepo, if you're behind, you're just kind of done.
Yeah, but Meepo obviously doing jungle things, you know, farming up this camp here, and then showing up in lane like, hey, did you forget about me? You know.
I mean, okay, last hits is one thing, but net worth is going to really be the biggest key. And I mean, especially with the jungle creeps being nerfed somewhat. Yeah. It's not as powerful and it's not as easy. Oh, but what is he's stunned?
The mana drain, yeah.
Okay. Does a soul ring on the way. So he should be okay. But once Ember hits level 6, and it looks to be very soon, that's worrying for this Meepo.
Yeah, that's worrying for this Meepo.
DD
Ember
on the
is
Ember.
about half a level ahead of that Meepo, even though Meepo has been jungling actually.
Wow, completely dominating the lane, and she has the DD, which she did not even pop.
Right.
Missing top.
She's gonna run it down? Run it down?
Run a lot of damage. But Poof away into the jungle, and Faith will be just fine. Gotta walk home. There is a shrine coming up actually in a bit, but right now I think it is a KJ trying to make her little arrow forward. It's going to miss Shave right past, and then Meeples will be back. Faith will be back to base, but you really don't like, you know, being level 5 right now. You know, December is going to be 6 already, so.
Yeah. You know Faith's mom is watching that, was like, not my child! And like somehow directed that arrow from hitting. The save. Only moms can do that.
It's the power of a mother's love, you know.
Okay, really? I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
Never having received my mother's love, ever.
Alright, so calm down with that. You know, sometimes you don't have to bring your insecurities on the stream here. So, you know,
oh no, insecurities or facts? You decide. But Gush being used there, I'm wondering if PA, okay, PA does have a stick, but does Tide have a stick?
Yes,
okay.
Of course.
All right.
I mean, you play against PA, right?
All right.
You gotta go for a stick for sure.
Okay. Just a lot of spamming of spells, so it's good to have. First Shaker almost with phase. I kind of like that as a first item, because Blink is really not.
I think she might want to rush an Aghanim's actually, maybe.
I see it, but she needs to have a decent lane.
Right.
I think that it's still.
There's a rocket onto NM right now. Rocket barrage. Lots and lots of damage coming up. Fissure is going to go down, but I think this is a very dead Earthshaker. One more trying to juke into the trees. KJ is here.
Oh, the arrow!
Nailed.
The save!
Beautiful save. It looks like NM still lives.
What?
My goodness! I called it too early.
KJ, and then look at
and
Ember
looks like
coming
the
in.
Ember coming in here. Will she be able to catch anything? Nah, actually, Gyro's
Nah.
right behind the tower. Actually, Sing Sing here. Actual Sing Sing.
KJ with the plays. That arrow coming out of nowhere. Gandalf did not even see that.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, an Ember.
And now Ember running after Faith. Faith is going to be dropping pretty low on one Meepo, but going to poof away to the other side and be just fine. But the red comes in.
So low.
So
22.
low, 20.
22. 22.
Alright, Faith's going to be fine, but she is still lagging behind in levels as compared to that Ember Spirit. Not going to be too happy about that.
As in you clench your butt cheeks a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely, butt cheeks definitely went out in a flip.
That was so close.
You know, sometimes in Punch Hook, you know, it kind of like shaves past me and you get the same feeling as well.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Okay. Powered PA. She's level 6 already. At 7 minutes.
That's
It's
7
PA.
minutes. That's insane.
That's if we're looking at last hits, both with 41, Ember and the PA.
Yeah, 41.
And
exactly.
40 from the Earthshaker. So they've completely dominated in terms of the laning.
Top 3 last hits are all inside of the Radiant. So they're doing very well, but they've got a 2 men coming in here. Misuk with people for one. Coming in, try to take out this Ember Spirit. Okay, Rubik
so
showing
weird.
in. Yeah, to just tap
They're like,
the Ember
hey,
Spirit.
oh, we're not on the same team? Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, right. Hi there, hi there.
You don't kill me, I don't kill you, we cool.
We good. Are there stacks in the jungle actually for this PA? I would really like to see some stacks on deck. No, no stacks? No, that
no, no. So
no, no stacks at all.
But efficient shrine usage. I mean, the Ember and the PH is both using that, so not the end of the world.
Alright. Another rocket coming in, but it's not going to be doing anything much because the arrow nails Gyrocopter in the face. Didn't have mana for cooldown either.
Yeah, but she is level 6.
She is level 6.
Whereas Gandalf only level 4.
Right. I mean, it's kind of like support things right here.
Yeah. Oh, but Magnus, what are you doing? He's looking to go for the
drop down right now. The Ravage is going to be expended as well. It is going to take down that. Well, going to take
arrow.
down Magnus, but the arrow coming out from nowhere
But
nails the Tidehunter in the face. But they're not going for the Tidehunter. They're going for Lemon instead on that Rubik. And right now, Tidehunter very strong, very tanky, but doesn't have Ravage anymore. Will they be able to take the Tidehunter down? No, I don't think so. Tidehunter is too strong.
Watermelon.
More stifling daggers.
Oh, arrow!
But, the arrow is going to miss, not quite Sing anymore. And at the same time, in mid lane, they get the kill onto Faith. Oh no, this Meeple not doing too well, not doing too hard in this game. So it looks like Pacific Pink will be moving ahead here. Okay, and okay, they get another kill on the Gandalf at top here, you know, the chasing top here. And then Solo gets
on the wrong side of the
on the wrong side. Oh no, but didn't actually really have the mana actually for the Enchant Totem follow-up anyway, so.
Yeah, but you did have Soul Ring, so you could have done
something. Oh, it was
something.
off cooldown. No, it was off cooldown as well. So. Yeah, but close.
But X hates just kind of dominating this lane. Like the net worth lead, top 3 from Radiance.
Top 3 from the Radiance, that's right. And Meeple, not where you want to be here. Alright, so judging by the fact that this Meeple is not doing very well at all, we could say Pacific Pink has this in the bag.
I don't think it's. I mean, it's not over till it's over, right? If we're looking at even Dota Plus, try to get a little cute.
If you want to look at Dota Plus here,
it is
quite firmly in their favor.
But it is, of course, only the first 10 minutes of the game, right? Anything can happen. Astraea definitely has ways, but it's going to take a little bit more work. It's a hard game, pretty much.
It's a hard game. Alright.
And it's really going to come down to this Meepo, who's still, like, level-wise, she's doing all right. But net worth-wise is where she's kind of struggling. And once that Earthshaker gets the Blink or Ags, it's going to be super difficult for the Meeple.
Oh, another killing spree, actually. Killing the Meeple right underneath the tower here.
This is the power of this Ember, man.
This is the power of the Ember. And this is not even an empowered Ember yet, by the way. And her drums are in her stash here.
Yeah. Like, you picked the Meeple into all of these things, right?
All of these things. Like, you confidently knew, like, I want to go Meeple.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if the PA is going to go Battle Fury first. You know what I mean? Like,
you
and it's
really
more.
Need Battle Fury, honestly?
It would. I think it could help. Like, I don't see why. What other one would you go? Like Desolator?
Direct. Yeah, I think you want to go Deso direct.
Because you have enough AoE.
Yeah, I think you have enough AoE from the Ember, and eventually your Earthshaker is going to come online. It's all right here.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think you're fine. You can go for that Deso, and it stacks very nicely with the rest of your team.
Okay. So thanks for proving to everyone that I'm wrong.
No, I haven't proven yet.
I hope you feel better about yourself.
We'll have to see whether they actually follow. They could be going for Battle Fury and then you can feel better about yourself.
Okay, and then I will definitely rub it in.
But don't worry, remember that you called the Earthshaker here, okay? Alright?
Okay.
I'm trying to assault your insecurities here. Today is like,
what insecurities?
Yeah. I mean, facts.
What do I need to be insecure about? Huh? No, let's not bring it up on stream.
It's not stream, yeah. I mean,
yeah, we can talk about those later. And by the way, you're not my therapist, okay? So you don't even know half of my insecurities.
Oh, okay, alright. So I guess you'll let stream know the other half next time, I suppose. So stay tuned, guys. We're here every Saturday and Sunday here. You can catch Holla on Saturdays right now. So yes, so he'll tell you more about his insecurities. Allies disappear, Mirana out is popped. Are they gonna loop around and try to find Gandalf as well as Digichet? There's a little helicopter coming in. Yeah, Ember Spirit is running in. They do pop the ult as well as the Ravage, and looks like this Ember Spirit is pretty much dead. Lifted up, dropped down, killing spree to the way of Num Num on
the Echo!
But the Echo is gonna take down Gandalf immediately, and they're gonna finish up Anya.
Oh my gosh!
My goodness!
They turned it around.
Lemon stole the fissure. Will she be able to survive this? Nah, this is an angry cat lady on her tail.
What a turnaround with just Echo and the Mirana. That Echo was perfect. Totally walked up.
Perfect Foreman Echo there.
Oh my gosh. And the Meepo came in very late, doesn't have Blink, so really no way to kind of jump into that fight. But she was there. If anything, she got some XP, but like,
Yay.
not really enough.
Fissure, valiantly stolen by Lemon on that Rubik, but you know.
Why did she cast it? Did she not have enough mana?
She cast it. No, she cast it already. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that's why you notice there were like two lines of fissure, like one going here and then one going here, like that. So
okay, I didn't see it. All right,
yeah.
you don't have to rub it in.
Don't worry, don't worry. That's why I draw it there for you. You know.
Okay.
And gets nailed in the face again by that arrow. Sing arrow, but you know she's gonna lose a lot of mana for that. Let's have mana boost to compensate. Let's have a rocket following her as well, especially. That fissure is gonna stop this for a while. I think Education will be just fine. They're not able to chase too much. Yeah. They're kind of scared to chase, I think.
Yeah. Gotta be a little
solo. Okay, 5th again getting rooted up by the Ember Spirit. You know, 11 and 11 caught up in terms of levels, but not in terms of net worth. 5.3k net worth to the 5.8 of the Ember.
But considering how many times Faith has died, she's really caught back in this game, right?
Yeah, she really is.
So she's definitely making
an
an
effort.
effort.
Blink Dagger already.
Yeah. So this will further expedite everything. She can get some pickoffs, finally get some, nice nets into hopefully some damage. But you just got to work around all of the cooldowns that the Radiant have in the sense of like the Echo. You definitely don't want to be jumped in for those things.
Take the Lemon, huh? But it's a Ruby. It's a 4-man rotation sorry, a 3-man rotation for that Rubik. So. Anyway, I was looking at the Earthshaker's item. He's going for the Aghanim Scepter immediately. Already halfway there.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I like
you
it
stats,
way more
more
than
damage,
Blink.
and then the mobility, yeah.
And on the core of Shaker, right? You've got the farm to farm up that
Yes.
Aghanim for sure. So no worries about that there. And right, look at the KJ, you know. Involved in so many different fights right now. Look at that, 6-1 and 5, honestly. Okay, they're gonna go on to the Tidehunter, but he's pretty strong. That's a Ravage off in a bit. They could TP in. Yeah, that's right. The Rubik is coming in. They're gonna try to steal him back a bit with the Shockwave. But the Ravage is popped onto that Ember Spirit right now. What if you would chain stun that Ember Spirit? They do pop the out from the
and here's the Meepo!
The Meepo is here. Is your Meepo gonna get killed? Unstoppable streak going the way of Faith right now. The skewer away. Will they be able to do anything about it?
Oh, the RP!
RP forward. All the Meepos caught, but can they
Stole the RP?
Stolen RP, and they're gonna turn the fight and take down the Ember and Spit. Faith on a triple kill. Killing spree right now.
That was a Blink reveal. That was what you needed to do. And this is the problem with Faith, is that, yeah, you put her down, you made it very difficult for the game, but with that one Blink, she can look to turn that entire team fight around. Very nicely played by there.
Very nice. Tide does go down, but you know, I think that was a beautiful Ravage and all that onto the Ember Spirit. Although it's a solo Ravage, you know, it might have looked bad, but I think that was the one they needed, right?
Yeah, I mean, okay. So how is the fight going to happen? And it looks like the Tide is just kind of bait things, so he's going to be forced to Ravage off. You know what I mean? He's not like a counter initiator and get like other people. Okay. So if he's going to get anybody, he definitely needs to get that Ember. So that's the first one you want to lock down.
Yeah,
so.
that's definitely the one you want to lock down. I think that's the hardest one to lock down, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you've got the Ravage, and then you've got, you know, other follow-up as well. The Will-O-Wisp to control the rest of the people, and then eventually you get things like the call down as well on top of that, right? So, but there was a fight without NM, the Earthshaker.
Yes.
Right.
And he could have totally turned that fight around.
I think the Earthshaker could have turned things around, right? But she was busy at farming her Aghanims. So.
But to be honest, I think that you could have gotten the Ags by winning that team fight.
Yeah.
If she was there and then that was happening, she saw the Meepo, she should have TP'd right away.
Right.
Like that Echo completely changed it because, you know what I mean, the Rubik stealing the RP and then getting that one shot off pretty much just saved that fight.
Yeah.
Because the Meepo was looking to go down a little bit. But Meepo with 2,800 gold. What are you gonna buy?
Ethereal Blade, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Ethereal Blade is the way you wanna go.
Burst people.
E-Blade, yeah.
Blow them up. Okay. All right, I see it.
Not just burst, but you save people from, let's say, if the PA goes onto one of the Meepos, you know, you're gonna be fine. You can just E-Blade up the PA or your own Meepo and seal it. So yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
I get it.
Could also opt to go for a Skadi, but I prefer the E-Blade build, honestly. Yeah, the Skadi is the other option for more stats and just, you know, general durability. They get a smoke up here on this other Pacific ping, but it is caught up by this ward here, so they're not going to be able to achieve much. Okay? I think. I say they're not going to be achieve much, but Nutella on the keyboard of the light is going to be caught out immediately. TP in from.
He's so fast.
But you know they're going to find the.
Does a Ravage?
Actually, the Ravage is popped onto two. People coming in, going to get the. But he gets the Echo Slam off immediately, and they're going to take down the Meepo. Doesn't matter. Killing spree Gonna run instead for the poor Rubik. Everybody from the Diet are coming in. Well, okay, Nom Nom gets a kill, but congratulations, now you pay for it with your life instead.
Okay, so now as I was making fun of the Earthshaker, he makes the right plays. He has the right item in terms of the Ags, just going back and forth in terms of the jumping and just stunning everybody. But I thought that his Echo was going to be off mark, but the thing is that the poof came in the perfect time with the Echo.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Just scaled in terms of
end.
damage. And so just stun locking that Meepo and just kind of catching him out. I think the Meepo, you need to be a little careful in the sense of like, you get into the action, you fight, you force out the Echo, and then you look to poof in, right? Like, I think that those are the kinds of things that you need kind of just worry about in terms of cleaning up some of the play, because, again, playing into an Earthshaker is very difficult as a Meepo. But the gyro goes down as well. I think that, I don't know, like, the Ravage was used, yeah, you cut out 2, but, like, could he have done anything differently to make that a better team fight for their team?
I think they just need to not come in one by one like an a la carte buffet for the Dire.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, they're gonna find the Meepo right now. No, they're gonna take
Burst.
that Meepo down immediately, not able to save. They're not able to do anything there. No reactions from the rest of the team. Rubik does come in, but it's a little bit too late. And right now, I think Rubik, you don't want to be there, yeah, because you can get skewered out and taken down in the end. Earthshaker kind of missing the kill because of that, but you know, it doesn't really matter because she's on a monster kill streak right now, so.
I mean, so they have the right amount of items. If we're looking at PA, we're looking at, I mean, he's got Desolator, he's got the Empower, you have the Earthshaker with the Axe.
Ha! Desolator!
Okay, so good. Yeah, all right. So you won that one. All right. No, I mean, just it was the right call, just because it was more of like a team synergy thing. I think that in general, though, if you don't have like the Ember and Earthshaker, I think that like the Battle Fury makes more sense in the sense of just dealing with the Meepo, right? But it's good to be wrong. At least in my end, and I hope you feel better knowing that you were correct in that
That's
assumption.
right. It's the only one thing I was correct in my life, so I take a lot of pleasure in.
Okay, good. All right, so you got one thing going for
I have a question. So
yes.
I see a lot of people actually going for the Mithril Hammer over the Javelin actually. Is that a thing? Ooh, Echo Stem is popping slow. Nom Nom is going to be dead. They have the rocket following on there, but you know what? It's the Earthshaker.
Oh, he jumps out.
Jumps out of the net. Yeah, that seems balanced.
Oh, and Moonlight is there.
Moonlight is there. Can they turn this? They don't have Echo Slam anymore, but they do have RP and they do have a
Ravage.
Alright, but Ravage is onto the Ember again. One singular person gets lifted up, netted down as well, but the rest of the team's gonna come in. The Will-O-Wisp. Can they focus on the Ember? Nope, he remnants out in the end. RP on the end in the back line. Oh, but the RP stolen again by the Rubik instead.
Oh,
and
but
right
the
now
Wisp.
they're gonna be able to take it down in the end. No, yes, they do take down the Meepo, and they're gonna be a cleanup crew right now.
Disaster!
Absolute disaster. Lemon taken down, last one on the team. So that's pretty bad.
I mean, the Remnant, okay, the Ember just being with the Remnant away, just get out of there, right? And sacrifice everything trying to kill them, right? I mean, there was just so much action, so much trying to control the Ember, and the fact that he could get away, like, you blew up everything, okay? And then once that fight happened, everybody's grouped up, and then the amount of control that they have with the RP, the Echo, like, it's just so hard to fight into this lineup, and we talked about how poisonous it is, and we're seeing the power of the Radiant side.
Picking all these heroes.
Yeah. Oh, they get the
they're
gyro. They're gonna go.
Gyro. Arrow follow up, double leap in. Goodbye, helicopter.
This is not looking good for...
not looking good at all, but the PA, you know what, going absolutely ham. Sherry decides that, I want in. You can't do anything about it, but she's the only one in, actually.
Yeah, we don't need to be diving. Stolen Fissure?
Yeah, Stolen Fissure. That was a 10-second BKB, by the way. Oh, it looks like Mirana KJ might be the one to pay for the sins, but she's forced out away immediately. The Rocket's still following her, but I think she'll be just fine. Has 6 charges, 4 stuff. Yeah, she's gonna be fine. She even has a... Don't take the regen from me! Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you didn't overreact on that one. It's just a regen rune. Nobody died.
You know, value. Okay, the Fissure.
Oh!
Goodbye, Lemon. Oh, and then at the same time, will they be backing off? Yeah, they're gonna be like, yeah, okay, we don't want any part of this anymore. But they find the Cottle of the Light.
I think the one thing that Tide should have done. Oh, we're gonna get Gandalf.
Nice. Goodbye, Gandalf. Nutella going down.
I think it would have been better if Tide, or actually only Tide in this case, probably got Pipe first. You know what I mean?
It's going for a pipe.
But instead of mech, because you need to mitigate all of the magic damage that Pacific Pink have. They have so much magic damage. It's crazy. And the PA isn't even doing all that much damage. You know what I mean? Like the Echo, RP, Ember, like all of these guys are just doing so much magic damage. You need to mitigate that. Keep your Meepo, like give her a chance. But I mean, this Earthshaker is just all over the place, like making some good stuns. This Axe has been on point.
Yeah.
And quick Roche here.
Roshan is going to be going the way of the Raiden, and there's nothing that Sataya can really do to contest this. Meepo does have the Eagle Song already, and it's going to be working towards that Gold Scepter on the E-Blade. So I'm not sure if it will make a difference, but we will see.
So I'm wondering if Pacific Pink, like, they gave up and they baited the Meepo pick.
Did they know?
Yeah, I mean, because Faith is definitely a Meepo player. Everybody knows that, right?
Everyone knows that Faith. Yeah. So they were like confident, like we're gonna follow up with NM's Earthshaker, you know?
Yeah, like we have the like Ember, Magnus, you know what I mean, like Mirana. Like we can kind of deal with the Meepo. Like I dare you to pick it, and then not even banning the Earthshaker. Like you just. You know what I mean? Like, they had so many options and ways to deal with this Meepo that the Meepo really hasn't been able to shine.
Right. So, I'm going to give this one to you. You talked about PA getting a Battle Fury, right?
Yeah.
She instead goes for the talent instead.
Okay.
So she kind of got a Battle Fury in her talent. Do you feel better about yourself now?
No.
No, not really. Okay.
Because
was that too condescending?
It was. That was actually really
okay, I'm sorry. Right, I will not point it out to you next time, and I will just leave you to feel better about yourself all the time.
Great. Let's write that in my diary of another insecurity.
Dear diary, today.
This Ashley person is very okay. All right. Ashley Rita Wong. That's how I find you on. So I'm actually like messaging you right now on social media about how rude you are.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah. I hope.
That's kind of nice. I will respond to it later on. They see Faith, they're going to try to go for her, but the rocket is going to dissuade them because it's going to think right on top of the Earthshaker. But it's not really the kind of control that they want, and as such, they're going to be heading up onto tier 3s right now. The nets are missing, but there is still an Aegis on that PA who's going to be taunting away.
I love that taunt.
I love that taunt.
So much dancing, so much. It's great.
Nighttime now, not too great for Portal. Oh, a lot of damage coming out from the E-Blade, just E-Blade alone, you know?
So, the Tide he keeps getting jumped because he doesn't have Blink, right? And so I feel like their team is really lacking that initiator. I mean, the Meepo can do it, but like she keeps getting jumped herself, right?
Yeah,
so she's not taking the initiative, so
Meepo is supposed to be the initiator, but she can't, right?
Yeah.
Like she just melts immediately to this Ember PA Earthshaker combo here on top of, you know, the power on top of all these 3 heroes.
Like, I understand what SJ was trying to do in terms of the draft, but it hasn't worked out because they keep getting jumped. Like, again, deleted.
Right. Oh my goodness, that was one hit. That was one hit. Maybe get some braces, Koto. You've got 940 health, by the way. Alright, going for Rubik. Good. Get popped the Ravage immediately. He's gonna hit on 3 people right now, but BKB is popped. They're gonna try to go on the Ember who is stunned up for a very long time, but you know, it was actually Sherry going crazy in the background. And now they're gonna go and turn onto the gyrocopter itself, who has nothing left in the tank. It looks like it's gonna be GG because this, I don't see a comeback from this. It's 27k net worth a hit. No buybacks on the side of the Dire. This Meepo is nowhere to be seen. Well, actually seen over here. But nothing much that this Meepo can really do.
I mean, you killed out the Coddle, who's going to control you with the Wisp.
Yep.
And it's just, like, getting, like, just bad positioning. Like, you know that you can get jumped on at any moment. They have so many ways to get on top of you. They have the speed, mobility, and ways to disengage, too. Look at this Tide. Oh, my gosh.
They're pushing the Tide around, bullying him. There is still an Aegis on that PA right now. Oh no, they're gonna take down the PA as well. It was
the arrow?
Yeah, the arrow is gonna land, but you know, really,
oh
can
no,
you
but
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
Oh no, Gandalf again. Please back off, Gandalf. You've only got like 165 health left on you. There is still an Aegis on the PA, and well, Ember Spirit actually taking down the Meepo, who was actually split pushing, I believe. So.
Yeah. And this Ember doesn't really have a whole, like, BKB and Maelstrom, but like...
BKB and Maelstrom, that's it? Okay, well.
And drums.
Sherry going crazy, you know, I have the Aegis and I'm not afraid to use it! Kills the Cottle right before it just steps on a fountain.
Well, I mean, Sherry just kind of styling, this is just straight up style points. She's got the Aegis, a little bit of dancing, a little bit of BMing here, but I mean, what can you do, right? They're just kind of rolling. They've got the right amount of damage. Like this Empower PA is now starting to just really kick in terms of the damage. The Embers here has pushed out the lane, so it's looking to just be free racks.
Embers for sure, honestly. Alright, now it's the PA show. Gets crit down immediately.
Meepo!
Here. It's going to take down the Aegis, but the RP is going to take down the Meepo altogether. Oh, the Remnants forward, just going to delete the Meepo for 51 seconds. No buyback whatsoever. They can probably take the entire base right now and leave no buildings left in the dire.
Yeah, so, I mean, it looks like they're turning this thing around. 42-7, it's a bit of a stomp. 37k net worth lead.
Just a bit.
This is one of those things where Astraea, like, I feel like they're a very strong team. Like, they should not be discouraged by this. I think that this comes in terms of the drafting, in terms of, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're going Meepo, but you still need to know that you can't outplay some of the teams. The teams here, the level is very high, right?
Yeah,
you need to understand that. You need to respect it. You can't think, oh, I can just Meepo into, you know, Earthshaker, Magnus, PA, Ember. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many counters to you. You have to play safe. And you have to play somewhat standard. And, yeah. Oh my gosh, godlike.
Oh my goodness, godlike for X8 on the Ember Spirit. The Will-O-Wisp is going to be dropped, but really...
Oh, the Rabbit totally misses!
I mean, they've been locked in their fountain, sir. I don't think they can really.
But they got a Nightlight. You see that IO is?
Alright, that's right. The Nightlight is pretty important. Oh, they get one out actually. They get the two of them in their fountain fishing here of a different way. They get both the Rubik as well as the
Echo!
Oh my goodness.
And GG.
Alright, GG is called, and Pacific Pink take this game very convincingly. 49-7, 40k net worth lead ahead. I mean, DOTA Plus, you know, thought that from 20-ish minutes onwards, it was already in their favor. So, cool story.
Yeah.
Who knew Magnus was a good hero, huh?
No, that hero's impossible. It's so strong. Like, if you're like somewhat capable on that hero, you can do so much. Even as a position 5,
yeah.
Like the contribution throughout the entire game. Like, sorry, let's just see her items. This, you know what I mean? Like Force Staff, Blink. This is a position 5, right? You have Aether, right? Just cause, right?
Just cause.
I mean,
just cause I can.
Like, you have so much control, the RP, the Empower. Like, this hero, in my opinion, is overpowered at this point. I think that it's, I don't remember what, 7.21? The old Magnus, where it was just kind of just dominating the, you know, games. I think it's still very strong. And then I think that you really need to look at it as a ban because it can be played in almost any position.
Yep. Whew. All right. So that very amazing performance coming out from this side of Pacific Pink. That will conclude the second game of our day today. But you know, you've got to hang in there for more because we've still got 2 more games coming your way, and our second game will be Go versus Valor Esports. So we'll be going for a short break, about a 10-minute break, and then we'll be back with the next game. So I'll see you guys here. Me and Holler, we're gonna be around for the rest of the day. So see you.